Hey, it's Devin Burke, your coaching guide to restoring your natural ability to sleep. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about how do you deal with the challenge of sleeping in different environments that are not your own. So a lot of our clients at Sleep Science Academy, they are able to restore their ability to sleep in their bed and bedroom, but sometimes when they have a big trip or they're traveling for work and they're at a hotel or in a different environment, there is some concern, there's some worry, there's some challenge with their sleep. So today I'm going to be addressing how do you overcome that challenge and giving you a very clear step-by-step strategy to understand how to mentally and physically anchor your sleep to your bedroom environment, no matter what environment you're in. So I want to start off by saying it's really interesting, if you think about it, that certain people do all of the quote unquote wrong things and are still able to sleep. Maybe they have a loud TV, maybe they have a lot of light, maybe their room is warm, they don't have a comfortable mattress, and they're still able to sleep. So we know that it's actually possible to do all the quote unquote wrong things and for sleep to happen. So what happens is, for most people, is they start to have all these conditions. They create, I need to have the lights need to be a certain way, the bed needs to be a certain way, the environment needs to be a certain way, and if it's not this way, then I won't sleep. And so you really want to start to explore what your conditions are for what you think you need in order to sleep. Now, this is going to help when you're traveling, because if those conditions are not met for whatever reason, let's say you're in an environment at a hotel and it's a little bit noisy, or you don't have your noise machine, or the bed's different, or there's different sheets, or it's not as dark as you like it to be, you don't want to set yourself up mentally to think that you need this perfect sleep environment to sleep. And that's often one of the traps that people fall into, is they believe, I need all of these conditions to line up or sleep won't happen. And it simply isn't true. So if any of that's going on for you and you struggle with sleep, whether it's in a hotel or in any other environment, you really want to start to identify, what are the conditions that I think I need to have in order to sleep? Step one. So identify what those conditions are. Step two is then to really explore, well, is it true? Was there ever a time, or is there anyone else that I could sleep when there was noise or light? Maybe it was really when you were a child, or maybe you know someone that's able to sleep like that. So we know it's possible. Now, the second challenge is, often there's a lot of evidence in the past of challenged sleep in different environments, meaning you have a lot of references for when you travel to certain places, you struggle with your sleep. And so what happens mentally is we bring all those references, we bring the past, we pull it into the present, and then we project it into the future, and then we believe it to be true. So a question I always like to ask our clients is it possible that the past won't equal the future? Meaning, is it possible that just because in the past you struggled with sleeping in different environments or when traveling, that might not be your experience in the future? And if you really take a moment and think about that question, the question is, well, I don't really know. And that's actually a step forward from, I know I'm not going to sleep in a different environment because I have all these reference points, all this evidence to support that, to, well, I'm not really sure. It is possible that I might not sleep well in this environment, but it's also possible that I might sleep amazing in this environment. I'm not sure. So we're actually moving, that's a positive step in the direction towards open possibility, which is what we want. Because the truth is, we don't really know how well we're going to sleep in any environment at any time. It's always sort of a mystery. We don't really know what the future is going to be like. And what we do know is that when we get our mind out of the way of our body, when we start to identify the underlying patterns that keep the body in this hyper-vigilant, hyper-aroused, sort of anxious state, the body sleeps. It's the most natural thing in the entire world. Just like breathing, your heart beating, your hair growing, your nails growing, sleep happens. There's not anything that we really necessarily need to do in order to make it happen. And when you fully understand that, you truly can sleep in any environment, whether you have the best environment or it's a challenging environment. You train your mind and body that it's safe and that it's okay to let go and allow sleep to happen. So I hope this video was useful. Give it a try on your next trip and leave me a comment below or share this with someone you know that has this struggle, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.